Hello, everybody. If you can hear me, say hello. If you're live, send me a chat in the comments if you can hear me. Welcome to this session. Hey there, everybody. If you can hear me, leave a comment in the comment section, the comments area. Oh, we are getting a lot of interference. If you can hear me, leave a comment, send me a chat in the chat area. Let me know if you can hear me. Leave a comment in the comments area. Let me see you. Let me see you guys. Come live, come live, come live. We want to talk about how you can sell fiction books. Yes. If you can hear me, leave a chat. If you join me, send a chat. Say hello in the comments area before we get this party started. A chat. If you join me, send it. I'm waiting for everybody to come on. I'm waiting for you guys to come on. Let's talk about how to sell fiction books. Hey, I see somebody has joined me. Say hello in the chat area. Give me a hello. Give me a hello. Give me a hello if you can hear me. Yes, joining from Abuja. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you sell fiction books? Remember I said, once this is done, there won't be a replay for this class. So you should be joining me right now, right now, right now. You should be joining. If you know anybody that's supposed to be here, send that person a message. Tell that person to join me here. And once you join, please leave a comment in the chat area. Let me know that you can hear. Welcome to this platform. I want to quickly pull up my slides. So before we get the party started. How to sell fiction books. A lot of people have been asking me about how do we sell fiction books. I have a book, but I don't know how to sell it, and they want to learn how they can sell their fiction books. There are certain differences in the strategies to sell a fiction book compared to how you sell, for example, to sell a non-fiction book. Okay, there are little differences, and that is the essence of this class. Okay, to show you how to do that. And this class is about how do you go about selling your fiction books. I really want to see your comments, so please, I like to see comments when I'm talking. Okay, so I have people who are watching me. Just say something in the comments area, and this is going to be an amazing class. So get people in to join, get them in to join, get them in to join. Okay, get them in to join. Just doing some announcements for people to join me here. Without further ado, I'm going to start the class now. Okay, so how do you sell fiction books? I'm going to be sharing about 10 tips, 10 things that you should do. And these 10 things are things that, I have tried them in various ways. I've worked with people to help them to implement it also in the process of selling or marketing their book. And these strategies are strategies that I believe that if you try them, it's going to work. So please also let me know in this comments area. I see people watching me, but please, I need you to send the chat. It helps to encourage me and know that everything is working very well. So please, can you send the chat in the chat area and let me know if you can hear me very well. Okay, please let me know if you can hear me very well without any interruptions. That is very, very important to me. Okay. That is very important to me. Let me know in the chat area that you can hear me very well before I go on. Okay. Let me see if I can do my own check just to be sure. Okay, I think everything is sounding well. All right. Let's start off this. Okay. Now, how do you sell fiction books? Okay. Now, the first thing that you have to do when it comes to selling fiction books is to define your themes and your audience. These are very critical things. It's very important that people know you for particular themes. So when you think of somebody like Francis Sandra Rivers, she has books that her books are just from this introduction that's written about her bio, that's written about her on Wikipedia. You see something like they said Francis Sandra Rivers is an American author of fiction with Christian themes, including inspirational romance novels. So the core thing that you will notice there is the Christian themes, one, including inspirational romance novels. So her books are supposed to provide inspiration, is about romance. Those are the two things. Okay, inspirational romance. And that's her niche. So I can easily say that she's into relationship books, Christian books around romance, marriage, relationship, love, those kind of things. Okay, those are the things that she's into. Another example is Chimamanda Adichie, the Nigerian. So you find that her books are around. They said that she is a writer, storyteller, best known for her themes of politics, culture, race, gender. So you can see the core things that are her, themes. And there are books that you can even think about that she has written. When you think of Half of a Yellow Sun, it's a book about, I think, a bit about ethnicity, politics. Yes. and that is projecting the Igbo culture. She's very big on the Igbo culture. Okay, so that is how you begin to create a niche for yourself or build a team around your brand. It's very important that when people think about it, a lot of people know Chimamanda for feminism, and she has a book on that. So, and that has to do with gender. Okay, so the point is that what is your team? Do you just write stories and that and all that? So you want to make sure that your books that you write are around a particular theme so that people can easily identify you with their problems, with the issues that they are having. What are the core issues that are happening in your community that concerns you, in your country that concerns you? The problems that you are seeing, issues that are creeping up, okay? Those are things that you want to begin to write your fiction around, because that is where you can easily gain gain the hearts of people who are in that issue, who are having that issue or in that market. So that is the first thing that you want to do. Define your team's audience and the issues that you want to be about. Now, this is just examples of issues that you can play with. So, for example, you have teen pregnancy, you have religious intolerance, you have leadership in Africa, parenting, feminism, youth unemployment, maternal mortality, entrepreneurship, poverty, sex and love, Christianity, Islam, racism, wars, and crisis. There are a lot more. What are you about? That's the question you ask yourself. If you are coming in now, please leave a comment in the comments area so that I will just recognize you, okay? So these are examples of teams that you can be around. What is your own? What is your team? What is your team? What are the issues that you are about? That's the first thing that you want to ask yourself and define that. Now, the next thing is optimize your social media. Look high value. It's very, let's say, disappointing that a lot of authors, when you go to their social media platforms, it looks dull. It doesn't look active. They don't look like what they are preaching. And we're in the age of social media. We're in that age where everything revolves, a lot of things revolve around social media. If you're not on social media, people will not know you. If you're not on social media and looking presentable and looking important, looking premium, looking high value, a lot of people will not pay attention to you. Can you honor your work so much that you present yourself well on social media? Can you honor your work well, that you present yourself on social media very well? So what pictures are you using on your social media? What is your bio? Is your social media updated? Some of you, I go to your social media, especially some of you in our community, that's Authors Going Global community. I go sometimes to your social media platforms, your Instagram or Facebook. I do check that. And I see you are using old pictures. I can't see your face. There's no description. There's no bio, not to talk of posts. And that is very disappointing. So who are you on social media? A lot of people will go first on your social media to check you out. Okay? Are you updating your social media platforms? Is your platform updated? That is one basic thing that I need you to get out of this and make sure you go and work on it. All right? Optimize your social media. Look high value. Honor your work so much that you look presentable, you look high value. Very important. Okay? Now, connected to that is to stay active on your issues. Now, first off, you define your issues. You would notice that somebody like Chimamanda Adichie, she's always talking about feminism. She's always talking about gender issues. She's talking about race issues. She's talking about leadership issues in Africa. And that is her theme. So some of you have interest and you say that, I'm into youth empowerment. I'm very interested in women empowerment. I'm very interested in this and that. But I hardly see any of your posts on social media about those things. There are things happening in your country that needs your voice. You need to begin to think of yourself as somebody who has a valuable voice or message that needs to be listened to, that people need to hear. Okay, you need to start believing in your ideas about issues. And no idea is perfect, but you need to start sharing it for you to start refining it. So the question you ask yourself is, how often do you share your opinions, your reactions about issues in your country? So just today, I recorded a video about a trending movie in Nigeria. I'm going to post that video today or early tomorrow morning. I recorded a video. It's a movie that's been trending in Nigeria and generated a lot of reaction. And I'm somebody who is very interested in the creative industry and in movies, the media especially. Okay, this is media. So I'm a media person. And I did a video on that. I'm going to post it I have a YouTube channel with my wife. I'm going to post it there, and I'm going to post it on my social media platforms. And that is me sharing my opinion on those issues. Okay, so what is your opinion on those issues? That's how you stay relevant. You stay relevant by your unique ideas. People, when they begin to connect with your ideas, that's when you begin to influence them. You cannot influence people that do not connect with your ideas. But how do we know your ideas? It's by you consistently sharing your opinions and reactions on those issues. So when you have seen something is happening in your industry, something is happening in your country, something happens anywhere, what's your opinion on that? Okay? Don't be shy about it. Make a video, post, do a write-up about it, own your narrative. What is your narrative about that issue? Own your narrative. Share. Show up and talk. Show up and create value. Nothing changes until you give your opinion or your reactions. People's lives are changed. Stop hiding. Okay? Hiding doesn't do you any good. Get me? Hiding doesn't do you or your audience, the people you want to influence, any good. All right, so that's that. The number 4 thing you want to do is to build a website. This is one of the most basic things that you should do for yourself. And don't start saying, hey, I need to have money to build a website. There are various ways now for you to create a platform online for yourself without spending so much money. So there is websites like Wattpad.com. You can go there and create a free website for yourself. There are websites like about.me, or you can decide, if you have the money, you can decide to go self-hosted. Get the website designer, pay the person, let the person do a website for you. You can talk to my company, we can do a website for you, an author website for you. But the important thing there is that you need to have a presence online. I need to go online and search your name and see a platform or a place that I can go and read about you. So do you have a website? Okay, I would have shown you my website. I have an about.me website. Okay, so this is teaching you not to be mediocre. There's something about building a brand, building a persona online, not just about writing a book and publishing it. Okay, writing a book, just creating a book is easy, but just the fact that you have written a book and probably put it on Amazon, it doesn't qualify you to become somebody that people will buy your book. But you need to build the kind of brand that will attract people. And part of building that brand is to, first of all, have narratives that people will begin to follow you for. That's one. Secondly, update your social media, stay active on social media, post and share your ideas, your narrative about issues, and create a website. I need to be able to go on social media and search on Google search and search your name and see a website where I can read about you and also see your books. Okay, and also see your books. So you can go to WordPress.com and create a free website, or go to about.me and create a free website for yourself. Okay, start learning these things now. this is the best time to learn these things. Okay, this is 2023, sorry. When are you going to learn it? I had to take time back in 2014 and decided I was going to learn website design. Okay, this can be the year that you decide to learn at least 2 digital skills. Master social media marketing, master maybe how to design a website on your own website. If you don't know how to do these things, if you have the money, you can pay somebody to do it for you. But play big, play premium, show up and do big things, okay, for yourself, build your brand. So that's the thing, have your website online, very important. Now the number, this is number, I'm not seeing it, I think this is number 4. Yes, this is number 5 now. The 5th thing that you want to do, sorry about that noise, please. The 5th thing that you want to do is to develop a story or a series. You're a fiction writer, and I see some of you, especially in our group, that have been sharing, doing series in the group, and putting out value, sharing series, and all those things. That's awesome. But why not take that series and create a, which I'm going to talk about that later. Let me not get too ahead of myself. But create a story, create a series that you can break into 3 to 7 parts. Let it be around, remember, your area or your team, the team that you have chosen. Create a story, break it into 7 parts, and do this. Sorry about this. And do this 3 months before your launch. Now, why you need to do this 3 months before your launch is that you want to use this story now to build subscriptions. You want to use this story to build subscriptions, and you want those people to start knowing you and connecting with you ahead of time before you start introducing your paid book. So that's the essence of developing a story or a series, and then 3 months ahead of time before you launch your book. All right, okay? Now, that will lead me to the next thing, number 6. Now, this is a very critical strategy. I might probably spend a lot of time here. So the next thing is that to build a platform to subscribe to the series. As a fiction writer, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to build a subscription platform for people who are interested in your stories to subscribe for more. I usually see this ad on Facebook where, they are trying to promote a move, I think it's a book, and they will put like 200, not even, almost 500 words text of that story and run ads on it, and people will read the story and all that. It tells you that there are a lot of people who want to read good stories. And then they now put a link and tell you, if you want more, go and subscribe. Now, the essence of subscription is that you need to start building your own community. You need to start building your own following. You need to start building your database of people who follow you for your story, for your narratives, for the ideas that you share in your stories. Publishers listen to and value you more when you have your own platform and audience. Okay, so I've never bought into the idea of writing a book and looking for a publisher to publish that for me. I've always believed in self-publishing. At the age of 10, that's when I wrote my first book, self-published. I wasn't even thinking of publishers then. I've never thought of publishers to publish my book. Now I'm a publisher. Okay, and the point I'm making is that start now to build your platform. Platforms that you can use to do that is MailChimp.com or Substack. You can go to use Substack. I use Substack, but I don't use it for stories. I use it for my email lists. For some time I've not used it, but for a time I used it, and it's free of charge. I was sending my messages to my emails to my subscribers, and it was all free. You can also use MailChimp.com. These platforms give you the feature where you can create a form so that people can come and subscribe to that form and receive your emails or receive your stories in their email box. This is an asset that you need to build for yourself this year. So create the series, like I said earlier. When you create that series, create this platform where people can subscribe to receive that series. And which leads to the number 7 thing, is to run massive ads for subscriptions to the series. Remember, 3 months before launch. You have to do this 3 months before launch of your book. Like I said, you want to build your audience 3 months before launch. Sorry about that. You want to build your audience 3 months before launch. Why? Because you want to start connecting with people before you talk about your book. You want people to start connecting with you, knowing how you sound, connecting with the issues that you raise and your ideas 3 months before launch. You want to build that know, like, trust factor. And you need to give at least 3 months for that to happen. So run massive ads for subscriptions. Now, this is another skill that you want to learn, how to run ads for, when you have created your story, create that page or that where people have to go and subscribe, then run ads to that page. So the ad could be something like you share the first story and tell them that if you want to get more, or if you want to learn what happened later on or whatever, click on this link, subscribe to this email list so that you get the details. So the whole idea behind this is that you want to build your platform. Like I keep on saying, I can sing and sing and sing this till tomorrow. The best thing that you can do for yourself as an author is to build your platform. Build your platform. You have value, you have a powerful story, you have believe in that. Start now, go to these platforms that I shared earlier, mailchimp.com or Substack, create your form, share one part of the story and tell people that if you want more, subscribe to this email list so that you receive further. You want to start building that asset for yourself. Okay, now run massive ads. There are organic ways to run the ads. Organic means ways that you don't pay for. So post on your social media, tell your friends to promote it for you on their platforms. All that is organic promotion. Paid promotion, which is my preferred, is to put money, run ads so that it gets to more people. So, but you need to have a budget. It's important that you think of yourself as a marketer. You are a marketer. You are first a marketer before you are an author. You are first a marketer before you are an author. Authoring is creativity. This is creativity. Everything I'm using here is created, but they don't have value if it's not marketed. So I need to acquire the marketing skill first to be able to sell it. So you are first a marketer before you are a creator. So you need to start owning that you are a marketer. And part of being a marketer is knowing how to, in this age, knowing how to run Facebook ads. There are lots of videos on YouTube that will show you how to create ads and run ads step by step. And you can start doing that, okay? So learn how to do Facebook ads. So, and one of the things you should have done by now is that all the things that I've mentioned up to number 7, list them as skills that you need to acquire this year. Some of these skills we'll be teaching them in Platform Academy, that in our as trainings, in our monthly trainings that we do. So the next training that we're going to be doing is a challenge, 7 days writing challenge. We'll start promoting it very soon, so that the one we are doing starting on Thursday is the Amazon KDP Publishing training. Starting on Thursday, people have registered from Namibia, South Africa, other countries. You want to register too, okay? Now, yes, I was run ads. I've mentioned, I've said that over and over and over. Very critical. Ads are powerful. I used Facebook ads to grow our community in 30 days. In 30 days, we had 2,500 authors join our Facebook group. How? Facebook ads. Hello, Beatrice. How you doing? Okay. Just Facebook ads. That's how we grew our platform. All right. And every person, most of you joined from there. Most of you in this group joined from Facebook ads. And you want to do that for yourself. Okay. Now, the number 8 thing that you should do is you can use a trailer for the ads. Let me tell you guys, there's nothing you do to promote your book and your brand that is too much. There's nothing you do ethically that you use to promote your book or your brand that is too much. You can do a trailer. There's a book that we are marketing right now. We're going to start the marketing next month, February. And that book, we are doing a trailer for that book. It's a fiction book. And we have done a trailer. We took out parts of that book and got actors and they acted it. So our plan is that we are going to produce that and then run ads with it. Run massive ads, people create buzz and suspense around the book. And then we'll tell people that, hey, if you want to buy this book, here's the link to go and order. If you want to get like the first 2 stories or chapters of the book, go and subscribe to this email. That is how we are building the momentum for the book. So you can create a trailer, use the first 2 chapters as bait to subscribe, but the trailer has to be awesome. Okay, it has to be awesome. And look, guys, it's not about how awesome, beautiful video, all the huge equipment that you have to use for your video. Every creative production, if I should put it that way, whether video, especially videos, it's all about the quality of the story. It's all about the delivery of the story. You can deliver a story very well and it trends, or using your smartphone. Okay? But it's about how you deliver the story. So don't let the fact that you don't have all the gadgets limit you. Think of something that you can create around your book and use that to produce something, a trailer for your book, promote it, and tell people that if you want more, subscribe here or go and buy here. Okay, so you can use a trailer for your book. Another platform that I want you to check out and leverage is Wattpad. About 4 years ago, I met this lady. I never knew she was a writer. I never knew until I checked her phone one day. I think she was doing something, and she chatted me up and she was asking me about how she was going to promote her brand. I was like, okay, what do you do? She told me she was a writer. I was like, wow. And I've known this lady I've known her for like 8 months. So I was seeing her. There was a platform. On that platform, I was the leader of that platform, and we were seeing physically. And I knew this lady. So I never knew she was a writer until she now showed me her Wattpad profile. And I saw that this lady had thousands of followers on Wattpad, and she has built a huge brand on Wattpad. I'm probably going to bring her to just talk about this platform one of these days on our platform. Yes. So Wattpad is a platform where you have the world's biggest platform for stories. Okay, storytelling platform, people sharing their stories, fiction especially, and everybody comes to read, have access to them. I think it's a free platform. So you want to get there and leverage that platform to build your brand, drive traffic from that platform to your own platform that you've created, your subscription platform, because you don't want all your traffic to be based on Wattpad. So when you have built traction on the platform, begin to send people to your own platform, okay, so that you have them on your email list, and you can always get to them anytime you want. Okay, so leverage Wattpad. I was amazed when I saw this platform. I was like, whoa. So you can leverage it. Create an account today. Go there now. Create an account on Wattpad. All right. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is, of course, the almighty Amazon KDP Publishing. Put your book on Amazon It's important because that's the world's biggest directory for books, especially for people who want to buy books. It's the world's biggest platform. Go to kdp.amazon.com. If you don't know how to do it, sign up for our training starting on Thursday. It's starting on Thursday, so you have between today and tomorrow to make your payments for the training. You can go to seller.com. Let me put that on the link on the sign up for Amazon KDP Publishing class here. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the link on your screen there. So go to that link and sign up for the class. I will teach you step by step how to publish your book on Amazon KDP. It is $7 now to sign up for that class, or $3,500 if you're in Nigeria. Make your payment. Go to the link on your screen. You'll see the details to make payment and join that class. If you are watching the replay of this video, still use that link, but you are going to get the replay of the class. Okay, so this is basically how to sell a fiction book. I hope this has been valuable for you. The core thing that you have to learn here is that, one, I talked about create your teams. Make sure that you are always writing around the team so that people can connect particular issues to you, particular issues that they have interest in, they can connect it to you. That's one. The number two thing I said is to create your social media platform, optimize your social media platform. Stop looking mediocre on social media. Look high value. You are creating a perception of yourself. You are selling an image of yourself. Okay, people want to be connected to people who are high value. Present yourself as a high value person. That's number two. Number three, I said that you should stay active on social media. Talk about those issues that you have interest in. If you see anything happening around your environment, on the news about those issues, write about it. You are a writer. You are a writer. Make a video about it, live video, write about it, share your opinion about that issue. That's how you begin to build following. Okay. Then I talked about creating a website for yourself. Go to wordpress.com and create your own website, or you can go to about.me and create your own website. Then I talked about creating a series. So create a series that you have broken into 3 to 7 parts, and then when you have created that series around the issues that you are about, or your team, the next thing is to create a form so that people can subscribe to receive that series. When you create a form, go to mailchimp.com and create a form. And when you created that, run ads massively to that platform. Run ads, promote it, get a lot of people, share one of the series, and tell people that if you want to get more of this series, click this link to subscribe. When they subscribe, you are building your own platform. Publishers give you more value and respect when you have your own platform. This guy, Prince Harry, recently released a book, and the publisher has made a kill with that book because he has a huge platform. Okay? He has a huge platform. When you have a huge platform, you negotiate better. And this community, the African Authors Growing Global Community, is about teaching you how to build your own platform. And this training I'm doing is about teaching you how to build your own platform. Okay? Run massive ads. Then I talked about Wattpad. Get on Wattpad is another place that a lot of people share stories, and it's a huge platform that you can get on to also begin to build your following among people who are enthusiastic and interested in fiction. Okay, there are millions of people on Wattpad. Go there, start writing, and build your own following there, and then send those people to your own platform. That's a powerful strategy. Then I talked about you can use a trailer video. You can make a trailer video and use the trailer video also to promote your book. Take specific scenes in your story, produce a trailer with it, get some people to act it. When they act it, use that video to run ads and tell people, hey, if you want to get more, if you want to learn what happened, click here to buy the book or subscribe to our email list. Then the last thing I talked about is to publish your book on Amazon KDP, the world's biggest platform. Okay, thank you very much. This has been what I wanted to share about how to sell fiction book. Does anybody have any question before I sign out? Questions before I sign out. In the absence of any questions, I will be out here. Okay. Okay, no questions. Thank you very much for the class, and see you next Tuesday by 7 p.m. for our next training on how, I'll put out the topic shortly for next Tuesday. Every Tuesday by 7 p.m. we're here teaching and providing value. All right. Thank you very much, and see you next time.